You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is For the Culture. And I'm For the Culture, it's all about entertainment news, 411s, anything that is happening in the world of entertainment, we present it to you now. Today on the show, I have one suspect we are known. And another suspect we myself I never see before. But then let me introduce them to you. I have Don SarkCess up in the building alongside Ghana Social. Today we're having a good look at some of the allegations that to challenge your man Bongo ideas can level against Don SarkCess. Of course, it's only right that we give Don SarkCess the chance to also react to the any news or any information we Bongo ideas put out there. Now, the first and foremost, welcome to our studios. Everything cool?
Everything is good. Thank you very much for having me.
As you say,
I'm honored.
Yeah. Oh, of course. The pleasure is all mine.
Yes, sir.
Ghana Social, everything good?
Everything good.
I see say these days you are playing the role of you be peacemaker.
Yeah.
Or you be fight promoter. Either way.
Oh no, I'll be peacemaker.
It's both. Actually.
No, I'll be peacemaker. It's
you
blessed that
peacemaker
I'm
or fight
peacemakers.
promoter?
They are the sons of God. Charlie. So now the peace.
Or preaching.
Peace.
So Bongo was on For the Culture a couple of weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago. Time or fresh out of, it mean to make us a fresh out of prison because you know,
out of bondage.
Out of bondage. He came over. I think Ghana Socials reached out that Bongo wanted to have a sit down with me and all that. So didn't come on, and then we put the first tape out. I think we put 2 tapes out. Yeah. And in the first tape, I asked him, because I saw on social media that people were saying that Don SarkCess and revealing the location of Bongo ideas to the people that were after him, and me kind of sad because most of the accounts that were even, because Unze will lose an account on one case, he lost his account, so he couldn't come out to tell us that maybe he felt XYZ or no, but there were accounts that were seen as people that were close to you and people that were close to Bongo ideas are no more kikasa. So I asked him, and yes, can say yes, he feels that whoa. And I'll reveal in the location. Say, now, what be
Okay.
First and foremost, I want you to react to that issue. Is it true?
It's not. Because I think it's boiling down from when the thing happened, the day the thing happened. So I had a message from somebody who lives in the hood, and he asked me, and he upon me to match your text now. And he asked me and said, what's your man do again? I was like, my man who? It's like, Bongo, them come carry this done. I was like, for what? What time? He was like 2 a.m. And I was like, that is when I came to tweet it out. But funny thing, when I was the first person to tweet it out, you can ask Ghana Social here if I'm the one who informed him. Somebody else DM'd him about it. So,
oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. Somebody was also in the hood. The place is not a popular place, but even when I'm going to pick a car, if I'm a Trotsky, Abakroma, I see people who know me online. So definitely people will know you too.
Okay.
So if something happens to you, it's not necessarily Don SarkCess who will see it or be the first to break it out. You understand? Okay. So I want to clear because he feels I'm the first person who tweeted it. Now, the people that went to arrest him, I'm hearing is, excuse me to say, I don't know, but national security. Where do I know national security from? If I would show somebody's direction to Bongo's house, is it those people? Like maybe, let's say, the police? Or no, it's not something that it's not in my being to direct somebody like, cause
to sell out Bongo.
No, because like, I don't know what the person will do to you. Even though whatever he's doing is negative and all of that. Maybe it's sure me say, me catch will be saying if you you understand? And yeah, me pempo me huna, I can do whatever, talk to him and engage him better than directing somebody to him. That's too dark. And I understand where he's coming from because he doesn't know who to direct the heat on.
Okay.
He has a lot of people who, like, let's say, hate him or dislike him now. And I'm the only person who is coming front and boldly saying, say, we live in the same hood.
Okay.
Do you understand? But people are in the hood who know him. If he's being honest, if I was here when he was doing that interview, a lot of people have confronted him like, are you not the Bongo guy? You are the one saying this.
Oh.
Yes.
Area
Muho. You can ask him if I'm lying. So I'm not the only person who knows him, and we are all on Twitter. Bro, I don't have much followers. Me 50K, I just hit 50K like 2 days ago. Me 50K, me one. There are people, a lot of people who see me in real life and be like, Charlie, I know you, then things. How much more you have like, I think 200 and something K, right? And let's say you are, for lack of a better description, a societal dick, like as it would be Ampewasim.
Hey.
Do you understand? I'm sorry, but that is what people see him.
Feel free.
So imagine if everybody just hates you and they know you that much. And you are in the hood where people use social media. Is it Don SarkCess who has to direct the people to your house?
Okay, so he also said that you came out to said there were people that entered your DM.
Yes.
To, as it is, look for his location when he did the piece on Davido.
Yeah.
How true is that?
It's true. People did. But when was that? It was like a year ago. And they are now attacking you. Oh, wow. I waited for 1 year. I must be a genius.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Why would about inbox?
I don't know them. Like, I don't know them personally. They are not people that I follow or they follow me back. But they were like...
Were they Ghanaians or were they Nigerians?
I don't know. They had no AVIs and all of that. But I'm surprised you people are surprised people are moving to people's DMs to ask for his location.
No, we are not surprised. On one say, on Jindi, because Ghana Social was here. Ghana Social, or say, he doesn't believe that Obiba would DM to search for his location when he did the piece on the video.
The sad thing
and
is,
he's saying that you are putting it out there for you to look relevant.
Wow.
Because you are name. Not. Yes.
Oh, it's fine if I'm not. I really don't see myself like that. Say, oh, I'm an influencer, I'm big at all. So if Bongo, somebody who everybody knows, says crazy stuff, is saying I'm irrelevant, it's fine. But the thing is, at that time, it's been a year. Because I have a lot of DMs. Okay. Like I would have been, I don't know the people. That's the thing. But because me and I say mistake, that putting it say I know him. It was a banter I had with him.
Okay.
He's met me. He's met me before.
Okay.
He's met me before everything that's happening now. He's met me and he knows I know him and he knows me.
Okay.
Do you understand? So when it got so personal and I regret it. It got so personal. I told him that, bro, I know where you are in the same hood with me. Do you understand? So It wasn't like I was tweeting it to tell people that, oh, I know where Bongo lives. Come to my DM, ask me where he's living. I'll give it to you. No.
Okay, so the banter happened on social media.
Yes, on social media.
And what was it about?
I don't remember. It's like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I really don't remember. It's like one of those things. I think it was it was something personal. It wasn't about anything. It was between me and him. He said some things about me or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And he described me in a way. He said something. I've forgotten.
Was it before the GH1 thing? Or
no, after? Before GH1 or after GH1?
I think after.
After GH1?
Yeah, after GH1.
Okay, because there's also the GH1 issue that he said that you were you are the same guy who told Nana Banamwa and Sewamie that on only Bongo ideas no way inside on Tino. Or won't finish it.
Okay. So when we saw Bongo, when we went there,
you were also at GH1.
I was there at that time. I had to run some stuff for Nana personally. And when we were done, that's when we left. Okay. Let's say I went home and I went to tell Nana that this guy is there. How did I get a picture of you? At that time, you were not known. How would they have found you there?
Okay.
Do you understand? You were not known at all.
Okay.
And I didn't know you that much.
Okay.
Do you understand? So how would I have told them, say, Nana, this guy, this is picture, or it's like I don't know why he's thinking like that too much, but I understand him though, but I'm not. And again, he's trying to pin it on me because I've come out at some point, which I goofed. I regret it that, oh, bro, I know where you live and something like that. Or we are in the same hood or something like that. So when any problem comes, it must be me. But there are a lot of people who know where you live, like in the hood, and they know you. And they are on social media too.
Okay. So, and then, clarify, say, it no be you.
No.
You turn and
that is not me. Like, no. Me confront you personally. Anybody who has met me outside social media. And Ghana social used to be the guy who used to throw me too. I mean, we are cool. I've never once done overstep or even do something. You know, he's always wearing a mask. Ask him if I've even taken a picture of his face by mistake just to keep for keeps. Never. Okay. No matter how like troublesome or whatever you are. I feel there should be some things that, like him, again, my conscience will not allow me to put something like that out. Maybe should say, and like the way he described his experience.
The experience.
Like, that is dark.
But then you after say Oba, you also put out a couple of tweets about Obe render account of whatever you went through and all that. You also put out a couple of tweets that was quote unquote, you did not believe that it had all
like the experience, yes. Like no, say.
So let me ask you, storyline now, how do you feel about it?
I mean, like, I know from my source, like the person who told me, I know he was picked up.
Yeah.
But as to what he went through, but me, it's like some Nigerian movie for me. Like, what I read the whole thing, it was like he was handcuffed, he was beaten, they covered his face. Like I don't remember some, but
they take him from one car, put him for another car. Like, what's the cars and the doors? The
only thing I believe for now is the way they took his phone or his laptop, because it's evident now because he's not getting access to his that one. They understand that whoever wanted to get to him calculated before getting to him.
Okay.
Like say, it's the social media that you are using to disturb. So let's take it away from you. How do we do that? And we are a Twitter person, you know that at some point you have to put your phone number, your email.
Yeah.
So if somebody has your password, and they change both and they change the password, that is done.
Yeah.
So I think the person calculated how he would be able to do that and did that. Okay. And he was saying that at some point they interrogated and we were like, they should bring it. He said no, right? And they put a gun on his head.
Yes.
Charlie. Me, I don't believe the whole story.
You don't believe it?
No, like the full thing. There are some pattern that, like the phone changing and all of that. But the whole story of him being, I don't know, like it's too like Nigerian movie to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nollywood kakra.
I mean, I think they picked him up, but the way he's narrating it, actually.
Fast forward, I'll ask you personally, how do you feel about Bongo ideas? How do you feel about him? Because you put out a tweet saying all sorts of things about him. Say, on one case, I mean, growing up or a bully.
Yeah.
School be. And then he was bullying the kids in there. Then he was taken out.
I wish you could ask him about like this. You were able to ask him, because I tweeted it after, right? Yes. I wish you could. And if he denies it, that means whoever told me to was lying, because I don't know him.
Okay.
I don't like Bongo no me name the person now. I don't know him from anywhere. I just live in the same hood with him. And again, we are in the same hood. So if anything happens, people know him.
Okay.
So one discussion leads to another. You're like, oh, this guy goes school plus some. Oh, you go this in school. Those times. Then they tease people. Oh, then one guy personally narrated the story to me. It was like, he was in, I think, class 4 and he was repeated. And the other people went to, and when he said JHS time, so I will repeat it, I'll be like class 4, papa, that kind of thing. So it's something that they normally used to tease him and stuff. So he said he was after school, they were in the hood or whatever. That's what he told me. That Bongo Huno, and I said, he was covering his mouth and like laughing and giggling and stuff. I was sure, no. The guy beat Bongo because he was trying to tease him that you're a class 4, papa. So it's like a habit he grew up with. And the school too that he taught, I heard of it as well, that Okochadi and the kids, he was like bullying them and he was sacked at some point. And Bakubi Kra, I don't know if it's true, he said, but the police case, one of the parents went to report him and stuff.
Oh, really?
So I wish you bring him back and so that you clarify this. Whatever he says, we good. Because me, it's not really deep like that, but it's something that somebody told me.
Okay, so you got that information from a second person?
Yes, a second person. I don't know whether if it's true or not. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, conversation and you're picking the street is watching for the culture. And the man, Don Success, is up in the building. They say, or clarifying him, be what he can stress is say, in Obiam, we reveal the final location of Bongo ideas for him to be captured. In fact, how capture no crown was in a rumble style.
Yeah.
Yes, they knocked through. No, they broke down the door.
How?
It's a movie, Muno. How they?
I mean, it's possible, but Charlie, But I no. I don't. I mean, they took him up.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
And no.
Do you have pictures or videos of Saasin?
No, I don't. That time when the thing happened, I even asked whoever told me that, were you able to get a video or a picture? Just like it was at dawn. So, and the hood that we live in, I think the people, they knew what they were doing because the place that we are, say a daytime anchor, boys ain't allowed some befanako, no matter who he is.
Okay.
You understand? But they came, I think, at dawn. So people were not awake. People didn't know. It was just his family. So no guy would take a video or a picture of it because it was in the heat of the moment. So Obia Dwen Krampomba and it's done. How much? Why not doing Bebaso so betra video and picture?
Okay, so Ghana Socials was a Ghana Social owner. I mean, the first session, a trans in Bongo. And Bongo is saying that, videos and you've seen. Can you verify? Say,
oh yeah, because was sending me pictures of the cuts on his wrist and all that, right? And I know Bongo. If it's not true, one bam meka. You understand? And even the other day nearby, like he was telling me so many things about the money he's lost, the deals he's lost, and Nema Oluzuno. I think that it will be worthless to him. Say he will run that thing. You understand? Because I'll catch him the amount of money he's lost there. Because he had deals with 1xBet, right? He was paying him a lot of money.
But
so
not to cut him off. This is Bongo complaining about money he's lost because of whatever happened. Has he thought about what people lose when he does whatever he does to them? What deals, how people perceive them? Because in his mind, he's being candid, he's opinionated, he's saying the truth, he's saying facts. You see, it pains him that he's losing money from 1xBet. I'm not seeing myself influencer. I'm currently doing a deal with 1xBet. How much more somebody who has built some like decent career to this point, then you come and see some things about the person and that tarnish the person's image. Do you know what the person is also losing?
Okay, so do you feel said Bongo and a tarnish for image?
It does.
Okay.
Like Mr. Slim, there is something we call the sixth sense. It's conscience, okay? There are some things that you'd see. It's true. You prefer not to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you know maybe it's not needed or it will hurt the person or who here. This guy thinks he has to. Okay. And one, it can hurt the person. Look, I can't make too many examples. That the video thing is one. Yeah. Mr. Nathan and his wives is one. Yeah. So has he thought about what permanent effect he put on the woman or the man after that? Because even me now, I still have that thing in my mind.
Okay.
I think
do you understand?
Slim, you made that thing about the knowledge and wisdom.
Yes.
Knowledge and wisdom.
It's not even about, at this point, it's not knowledge and wisdom. It's conscience. It's not knowledge or wisdom. He's well-spoken. He does his research as well. He words his stuff. Let's put that aside. Let's forget about wisdom or knowledge. We're talking about conscience. If you have so much knowledge and you are wise, and you are not conscious enough to know when to say certain things, you are wrong. There are some things that is best kept to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what he...
That was what I was trying to explain to him when he was here. But also, so I believe it's a free world.
You can't.
It's a free world. You can decide to do whatever you want to do.
No faces,
of course, and also, but then also he also alleged said, yes, SarkCess Nation of which you were part of them. Someone will be the SarkCess. So I don't know if it was
automatic SarkCess Nation.
If it was an intentional thing, but it was SarkCess be brave. But don't SarkCess, or say most of the big accounts built their following on the back of SarkCess, and as it stands now, as a fan full level, my dog is SarkCess. How true is that?
Yeah, I say.
Or see be a dog SarkCess, but then he bigged you up as being one of the loyal people. All those said that day on the show there, or can never be breathed, but for another day, he was emphatic saying that you are one of the the last true soldier for SarkCess.
I think it's not true because there are people who build their accounts with SarkCess name, but they morphed into something else.
Okay.
So take me for example. I tweet about SarkCess. Today I was tweeting about him not dropping a song. If he's forgotten he's the best rapper in Africa, blah, blah, blah. I enjoy it when I do that. It's like a normal thing to me.
Okay.
And let's say now I've gotten to a space where, let's say, it doesn't permit me to do too much of the SarkCess thing. I'm not speaking for everybody who has built their numbers from Sarkodie, but I see some people who are in camps of, let's say, very corporate or very artistry and all of that. Sark Nation, ya try you. There are people who are CEOs from when I knew them, when they were Sark fans and we were all Sark fans, they said they didn't have anything, but they had numbers, they built on it, they made themselves relevant. And they were doing all that at their free will. We didn't camp anybody in a group by force, post 4 times a day about Sark. No, we didn't. Everybody was doing us at their free will. So if today somebody decides that I'm not going to do too much of Sark, I don't mind. I don't care. It's not fanfooling. It's not. There are things that you not enjoy forever. There are things that at some point it tastes so good to you. At some point you put it down and come back and take it. So that is how I feel the fan base have become. I mean, some people have tried. Some people have tried for themselves. Like I can't mention names, but they've tried for themselves and they are at very, let's say, busy places.
So he mentions some accounts. He mentions Kali J. He talks about who's this other guy? Is it
Sneaker Nyame.
Sneaker Nyame.
Sneaker Nyame is not. He's never been like a Sark.
Yeah. Who said that? They cry even said that Sneaker Nyame.
No, I think go correct. He said,
no.
You don't believe says Sneaker Nyame account, but then he mentioned his name. He also mentioned the Siedu. A couple of accounts.
That means he himself is not sure. How will you mention Sneaker? Because Sneaker has never been. He's just mentioning names of people let's say he has a problem with.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
People like everybody who mentioned from Kali J, Sneaker, Benno. Why is he not mentioning Benno? Benno tweets about Sark. Never Sark tweets about Sark. I see do men's. Whenever Sark drops a song or something, he tweets about Sark. So like,
I think I see I think he mentioned the same.
He's fanfooling Sark.
Yes,
but he still supports Sark.
I say, I know that level of activism.
What level?
But
that's what he's saying.
To be honest, what he's saying was that those times, your fan say you're a 2K account, right? You're a Sark fan. Anytime Sark drops, you're pushing it. Even Sark can drop, you push it because you want to be relevant and up there. You understand? And you're putting your
trends in the bar.
You're putting your all behind the Sark brand. Right? Right now, you've gotten like 200K followers, 500K followers. You don't need to do much to be relevant, right? So that's why he's saying that, sa enthusiasm, sa vim, aggression, would you push Sark now? Right now, it's like, Sark drop it right now. We don't see you.
You don't see a lot of.
We don't see the energy that SarkCess is putting in.
Don't use me. Don't use me as an example. I know.
Yeah, I'm using it because you
understand perfectly.
Are doing what you were doing 5 years ago.
But what I'm saying is, don't use me as a yardstick. I'm doing my thing. Me, I'm enjoying myself. When I'm tweeting about Sark, I feel happy. I do my thing. So I just feel to do them. And again, you mentioned 2K, 200K, right?
Yeah.
So compare the reach a 2K account will have compared to a 200K. If I see you do men's tweets right now, he has 400K now. If he tweets, or Kali J has 1.6 million. If I see Kali J tweets once or twice today about a Sark song, the impressions you get will do the song or whatever project good than a 2K who has to tweet like 70 times.
No, but if a 400K account puts in the aggression of a 2K account, imagine what the results will be.
The truth is, you are on a social app. There are not rules, but you can't. How many times do you see those big accounts engaging in trends like nowadays, like trending hashtags nowadays? Think about it.
I know.
They can't do it too much.
I know you're covering for them, but what I'm saying, try to understand.
So because also Putu says, SarkCess then down for them.
Yeah.
You realize that he said that SarkCess then crop for them, so make it stay there. So if you'll be seen to him as doing their bidding for them by explaining this, but
it's sad. It is because I understand them. Maybe wherever I find myself, I try to understand where the person is coming from. You can't be doing too much for the person. Be like, you want to think for the people. Why are you not doing this? Why haven't you done this? Like I see people attack Kali J a lot. It's not only trust me. It's not only Bongo who is saying this about Kali J.
Okay.
Sark fans are doing that too. And they text me, they call me all the time. Charlie, your man, like Charlie now, he will do it. But he will not do
Sark
it as...
Nation, because people feel
it's not news.
It's not doing
it's
enough.
Not news. It's on the TL. Everybody knows. Like on Twitter, some of them bashing. And I even talk to them, tell them that, like, see it in this sense. Kali is like, sort of like not too big, like he's not big, like big. He's a big influencer. So the reach, that the kind of engagement you want from him or you got before, you will not get it that much now. It will be wrong if he's not doing it or he's doing against us.
Okay.
If he's not doing it at all, like he would jikra. Last time he was talking about one Rapaholic album, Sark tweeted 4 hours of his albums. He quoted Sark and he was engaging all the people under his comments about the fact that he is solid behind Rapaholic album or whatever. I've forgotten selection. Okay. So if he's not doing it or he's against Sark, like agenda, any problem, no. That is when I'll come and stand here and I'll for the first time support Bongo.
But but frequency, no. Frequency that
everybody should be allowed
not get it that.
Yes, that I want to understand that is why we have toned down.
But then have you engaged? Have you asked?
I don't need to engage. I don't need to engage nobody when it comes to Sark. I'm telling you.
But have you engaged Khalid on this?
No, I don't. Like I won't. I will not do it. I will not text him and Charlie, why you know the tweet about Sark drop song? Why? No. Nobody forced him into the fan base. Nobody forced me into the fan base. So at my own will, if I want to talk about, there are even some Sark songs that I didn't hype.
Why?
I have my personal reasons. What about that one? Am I a fake person? I'm not.
But why wouldn't you? Because you're part of the fan base.
It's a personal preference. You are
seen as they say, Sark with the right hand man. Because you say no, that's how people see you. If you don't look, that's how people see you. Because you were part of the people that were ushering people at the exhibition, ushering people in, and then giving them the background at the exhibition and all that. You were actively seen. I think Sark posted you a couple of times to big you up near. So if they say we can be an amount for an official one way or the other.
It's sad though. I made one with a fellow Sark fan. I don't mention his name. He has way more followers. He's like ×9 of my followers. He made a tweet about something concerning Sark. People didn't take it personal. People found it funny. I did, and people were bashing me. They were like, "Bro, you should know better." I was surprised. Like I don't know what because Sark bigged me up. That means I'm his right man. So I think it should take a lot to be that close to. I mean, he knows me. I know him. We vibe, but I don't want that to eat into my head and come in. No.
But that's what you are.
I'm not.
Okay, that's what people.
I'm a fan of Sark. End of story.
End of story.
When you go to my bio, it's still there. Troublesome Sark or their fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not like Sark. At some point, I try to make it funny. Like, oh, Sark, I think when you tweet, I'll be like, bro, Sark, I'll send my invoice and my bank account. He doesn't have my bank account. I don't have his WhatsApp number. So you are going to.
So you were never paid for the job that you did for him.
Do I need to be paid for doing something that I enjoy?
No, because you dedicated your time.
No.
There was time and effort.
I'm doing things I love.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
You worked on the exhibition.
Yeah.
Of which I'm sure Sark had sponsors, or there was some form of funds that was pumped into the whole project, and you were not paid for it.
I'm not saying I wasn't. I'm not saying I was. I'm saying I don't need to be paid.
No, there's a difference between was.
That one, what I'm saying is I reserve the right to say whether if I was paid or not. But I'm saying that no. If I go there and I go out and Sark doesn't even wave at me and say, "Oh, yo, Don, what's up?" I don't give a D. I don't give a damn. Do you understand? I mean, like I was happy. I was happy
to be part
doing
of
that. Yeah. And at that time, my phone, like so I was putting. I didn't know people were posting so much of it, like on Facebook. I went to church and people were asking. My church elders were asking me about it. It was that crazy. I didn't know. I was just enjoying the ride. You understand?
Oh, okay.
From the whole curation of the exhibition to the end, I was a part of it.
Oh, okay.
Sark's team reached out to me. And I the concert set up.
Okay.
Like December last year, Rapaholic. There was one lady that came. I was carrying chairs to arrange. It was like, but you are done success. Why you? I was like, what do you mean I'm done success? What do you mean?
But camp no say energy say what camp no say?
Bro, it's like which camp? Like Sark's team?
Yes,
bro, you have no idea. It's very welcoming. I remember one time, this one, it's between me and Black Nana. We went to Kumasi, his basement in show. And I flew from Accra to that place with my friends. And at that time, I cheer so much, say, even say, oh, tag no inside, my own right inside. So we're outside. And me, initially, I even tweeted that night that Charlie, Kabute, train will now. And he even came to quote me and say, boss, I'm on my way, like jovially. So I was outside and inside me time one inside Hobechi. But when I wanted to enter, the bouncer said no way.
It never will make you.
He said no go. I don't know if you knew me or you have problems with me, but I'm a rim. But me try ways I could for baby and me rim. This guy followed me inside and wanted to bring me out again. Me alone, no. This is not me and squad. Mepe. And at that time, I was engaging him. I was like, oh, like I'm here to work. Mm-hmm. Like I'm part of Sark's fan base, and I handle his fan pages. Like, so I need content. I was explaining all this to him.
Or said that
he said no. He said the place is too choked. I was like, bro, so why only me? I'm not the only. I'm not even as plus size as.
Check out your DJ Slip Grab because I occupy space.
I'm not. So why? So at that time, Black Nana was at the. There was a very small cubicle they created for Sark and his team, and whoever was sitting around. I think that time who was there? One of our legendary rappers.
I think Joe Fraser or something.
No.
No, I remember the night. I think Hammer.
The story. Quade.
Yeah.
Yes, he was there. So he was there with those squad, and Black Nana saw that I was saying. I think he saw me. He moved from that time, that point, came to us, told him that, yo, why you distress him? He come here say they can't work. Make you no disturb him. Left him. And the guy left me alone. And me and Black, we know each other, we are cool. But that was when I knew that, Charlie, if I go anywhere, he has my back or something. Okay. So it's like that. Angelo to same. Okay. Angelo will call us and give us work where an outsider cannot, not that he can't, but he will not trust outsiders to do. Okay. But it's just close Sark team and us. Okay. So that is the vibe that, and it's not only me. It's me and my friends like Fada, Quabs, Kobe, those squad. Yeah. So we mostly coordinate, and Piero. We mostly do that stuff for them. Okay. Yeah.
Nice one. So as we can wrap up, there's also allegations of
the allegations in Kwan.
There's allegations in Kwan. There's also allegations of you guys, I mean, accounts are certain accounts are online. Your relationship with Anaba Namwa and Sewami here are issue by you guys are, you know, as a
lay back.
Low, because if it was any other person whose, you know, quote and unquote videos had gone out, you know, on TL now. Okay. Yes, my friend and Abba and I'm mommy. And they are there. Mommy.
Oh, nice. But who said that's what Bongo said?
What for now you react to it?
I want to know where the thing is coming from.
Oh no, but anyway, you've seen it on social media, right?
Of course.
You've seen it on the TL.
But she's old enough to be my mom. So what's wrong if I call her mommy?
Okay.
I don't get it too.
Have you seen Sark accusation way on the TL?
Okay. So I'm speaking for myself as Don SarkCess. I don't engage in anything that concerns celebrity and their indoor conversations or whatever, like some very, very personalized dark things where they go deal plus. I know they involve myself. Any point at anybody to look for me bashing a celebrity whose issue like that came and I spoke about it. I don't. Okay. Let's put that aside. So let's say you, Mr. Slim. Yeah. Me and you, we are cool. Yeah. Let's say now we are friends, we chat, we vibe and stuff. We talk. When you do something wrong, I come and tell you, Charlie Slim, this one there, you know, try. Imagine about 2,000 people at some point bashing you. Then I join them to talk about it. What does that speak of me? Me and you are cool. We are friends.
I'll be to me.
I catch you. It's like I'm not your friend. It's like I'm an outsider. It's like I'm a hater. Do you understand? So me, I'm not going to tell anybody to, let's say, restrict anybody. But if they want to do whatever they are doing against whoever, it's their issue. But me, my friends and people I'm cool with, don't expect me to come and bash them to please you.
Okay.
No, the only reason why I view people not bash them enough. Why do I have to talk about it too? Do you understand? You people have said it so much.
Was there one person who wants to state?
No, you don't deserve.
They want to know your state of mind when it comes to that issue. I mean,
they don't deserve that.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We